Okay, Philip, welcome to La Mesa de Metal. We are very thankful for you to give us the time. We know you're in Sweden. We are, I think, 5 hours behind.
Thank you for being here. I'm on vacation now, so I don't have to be up too early tomorrow, so it's no problem.
We know a lot of artists from Sweden. Now we know that in last November, your band, your project Höst, that means autumn in Swedish, released the record called Nightmares and Goals. We made every Friday a video about the releases of the week. So there we find that record, and we were impressed about the quality and the production and the whole work. So that took us the attention here far away in South America. But we have the opportunity to talk to other Swedish, and we always wonder. I don't know if you can answer this. What has Sweden that a lot of artists of every metal genre has so much quality, or so much people doing metal in Sweden? What do you think about that?
I think some people say that we have so long time with darkness and too much time and nothing to do. in the there's cold and dark for a very long time, and when I was young, you didn't have iPhones and YouTube and stuff. You had to figure out what to do by yourself, and from that I think you have to create something that makes it worth waking up next day.
Okay.
Maybe you have too much time. That's to start, and maybe it's something in the water. I don't know. But I think time is very important, because I started Höst when I was 17 or 18. Yeah, and I just created 3 demo tapes in the 90s, in the mid 90s, and then time was a problem, because I started a company, and I got 2 kids and family, and there was no time left, so I didn't create anything music-wise. And then I decided 3 years ago to start Höst again, because I got time again. The pandemic might have helped a bit, but I don't think that's the only reason, actually.
Right.
I think I had so much music inside that I had to release in some way.
When you were a kid, which music did you listen? Who were your heroes? Or the bands you look after?
Yeah, when one of my earliest friends, he invited me to Halloween. I've never seen them.
Oh, great.
But I think I listened to them every day for only Halloween for 4 years or something. And then I moved towards heavier bands and darker bands and faster bands. So that's how I started my interest for heavier music. And that was when I was 14, maybe.
Talking about Höst, what made you perhaps you tell us earlier, but what made you took a solo band project? It's more easier. It's more, you have more freedom because you've been in in various bands before, but now, as you said, you retook Host. Uh, what in what way is it easier for you?
I think there are no boundaries. I don't have to listen to any rules from 5 other guys or 4 other guys. I don't. It's maybe sounds strange to say, but I don't take it so seriously that I think if I like it, it's okay and it's good enough. And life is too short to just sit and wait and figure out if it's good enough. So instead, I just release it and move on to the next song or next release. And of course, I miss some kind of dynamics when I don't have so many friends in the band. Of course, I have Per, who is the second vocalist guy, and my drummer Nir Nakav. But I think that deciding what way the music should go is on me, and that's freedom for me to, if I want to do a song with black metal and grunge mixed, I can do that.
Right.
Because I like very wide type of music.
What music are you listening today? Because I don't know, but in the song War, there's a bit of like a seconds of electronic or some effect. No, it's a great
Yeah.
song, but that it suits very nice there.
I like I listen to very much music that contains melodies and harmonies and disharmonies. So, for example, one of my friends told me I should listen to Marduk. They're releasing a new album.
Yeah.
Soon. Yeah, so I listened to their latest single yesterday, and I loved it. Of course, I listen to old music. Marduk was one of the first bands I went to see live in 1992 or 1993 or something like that. But I like rock and roll and helicopters and tribulation.
Yeah. I told you before about nightmares and goals. What repercussion did you had? Because we are guys from South America, and we notice about your music. Have this been a surprise to you? What feedback? Because if you ask us, it's a great record, and as I told you, with great production, very melodic. I'm a fan of melodic style, and for me it's a great record, and we like to tell the people who read us on Twitter or Instagram to look after the host and this record. What feedback have you got since November?
That's funny you mentioned that, because I'm getting surprised every time I hear feedback at all, actually, because we're self-made. We're releasing everything by ourselves. and we don't get any help from any labels or distribution or anything. So I think that Per, my friend who is the vocalist also with me, he does a lot of work with promotion on Submit Hub.
Yeah.
And we're mailing out lists through mail to radio channels and magazines and stuff. But most of our mails get in the spam filter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're just every time we get an answer, it's like, oh yeah, one down. But we have sent maybe 1,000 mails, and yeah, you don't know if anything reached the ones you need.
It's a hard work, because as you said, you do all yourself.
Yeah.
But it in something it helps. Here in Uruguay, Argentina, and we have another friend from Guatemala. We talk about the record, and we listen, and we say to the people, in which style do you put it? Because if you read something, it's like death, black, melody, metal. How do you put it?
Sometimes I'm label it grunge, dark, black death. But if I say to a death metal guy that I play death metal, they say no, it doesn't sound like death metal. Must be black metal. But for black metal guys, they say no, it's too light, or too melodic. So, and I really don't care, because as long as I can stand for it, and I think that there are harmonies that are dark and fast and angry and aggressive. So trash, death, black metal, I don't. It's hard, because you have to listen to it, and
yeah, it's a good mix.
Filip, first, thank you for all your music, and congratulations for all your projects. And now you are making a new project called Dark Raven. Can you tell us about this?
Yeah, that's we go back to 1994. I was playing in a band called Spiteful, and the guitarist Joachim. When Spiteful died, I started Höst, and was it 2 years ago? Joachim decided to pick up the guitar again after 26 years. So he started a band called Kriemhild, a solo project. And he asked me to put the vocals on that album. And he was thinking maybe we should make it like a real band. I said, of course, but we need to, who's in charge? Is it a band, or is it another solo project? And we decided it's a band, but we should move on and maybe create something that's not Höst and not Kriemhild and not Spiteful. It's a new band. But the thing is that we're creating music in another way that we're used to. We start with Joachim makes the first riffs, and he's pretty much into thrash metal when he's writing riffs. And he's making the chords, and then I'm creating the melodies. And I'm not used to work like that, and that makes it sound in a new way. Doesn't sound like something I've done before. And I'm also doing the vocals in a way that I've never done before too. So I'm very excited about the new album, where I think we have 6 new songs just in 4 months. So at the end of this year, I think the album will be out. And we asked our friend Nir Nakav again to join as drummer. So he's he's into the band too. So Dark Driven will be a new project as a band, but Höst will I'm making a new record for Höst too. So I got busy plans.
About the Dark Ribbon, what sound we are going to find in this project?
I think the melodies and the songs, I don't know, it's more trash death with some dark black metal influences, but it's not I
You
think
call it this project dark metal.
It's as always hard to label it, but I think dark metal is good, and I think that it will be a very good album actually.
And you are a Halloween fan. Why you choose extreme metal?
I think I need both, to balance up.
Yeah.
I also listen to pop.
Yeah, it's okay.
As long as it's good music, I like it.
Right.
So, but I think that what comes out from me is darker. Absolutely. I maybe could write a happy song too. I don't know, but I don't feel the urge to express myself in a happy way. I think it's as a filter to filter out the darker stuff and put it in music and words.
It's okay.
And I'm getting a slower heart. Get the stress out, I don't have finished songs, but I have very much material for new songs. I was trying to release something every 6 months, and then I realized that I don't have money for having that tempo, so I'm saving for putting more effort into every release.
That's something interesting, because we as South Americans, that we know people who play in bands that they don't live of the music. We always look abroad, and perhaps Sweden, that everyone is so that everyone is living in the music and living in rock and roll and the fame and millions of dollars, and there are people in other places that they are working hard and perhaps having another job, but still having this I don't know if it's a dream or something that makes you feel all right to still making music.
Someone is making money on this, but it ain't me. But I think I don't want to count how much I put in this, as it maybe it's a hobby, but and I'm very happy if people like it, but I must do it even if no one cares.
It's okay.
Actually.
It's okay.
Yeah. So it's like, you're painting, making a painting, and everybody loves it or doesn't love it. You must do it anyway. So,
Right.
but this is, if we're talking sound and how to mix it and getting it out, distribute, that's not easy to do without money. So you have to get
Right.
equipment, and yeah.
Cream Hill is not over. It's on standby.
I think it's on standby, but I think that Dark Driven might be taking more time. So I was not writing music for Cream Hill. I only did the vocals, so I'm not sure what will be in the future. But I think we're in a couple of months.